I just learned to enjoy the process, man. Just like even in the down times, man, just appreciate that I'm able to do what I want to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so it's just like it's should been really a hell of a journey for me, man, because I done got plugged in with folks. I mean, in this short time, I done got plugged in with folks that, you know, my favorite comments coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like I be on 5150 show with Corey.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's my partner right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Corey, how long have I been knowing Corey? I've known Corey probably about 15, almost up 15 years. Shit,
yeah.
Since I started, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Chicago too.
Oh, okay.
So
I ain't even know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, I've been realizing lately a lot of people don't know that. Like,
yeah.
As much as I talk about it, it's like people hear me talk and they like, this nigga sound country as hell.
Yeah.
Most people are used to seeing me in Atlanta, so they figure I'm from Atlanta.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'm just always having to remind people, like, no, nigga, I am not from Atlanta. Like, you know what I'm saying? I am from Chicago. But yeah, I've been knowing Corey for a while. I love 5150 show, man. That shit be having me.
Hey, we be wilding on that motherfucker sometimes, man.
I'm gonna have to check it out. Check you out on there.
Yeah. I'm one of the newest. I'm the newest cast member up there. You know, okay. I got a seat now. I've been on there for a few months now.
I was checking out your IG today, and I like your tagline. How you say it?
Oh, you know Mark.
You know Mark.
Yeah.
I was watching that shit today. I was like, this nigga is hilarious.
You know what's crazy, man? I used to, I came up with that shit in high school. You know what I mean? Like, I just used to be coming through high school because I was a clown. I was a roaster. I tear them ass up. You hear me?
Okay.
I tear them up. And, like, I just be coming through. And I don't know where it came from. I was country as hell because I'm from Camden originally, Camden, Arkansas. But when I got old, I moved to Little Rock, Arkansas.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I was kind of more so raised in Little Rock, you know, as I got older.
Hold on 1 minute. These motherfuckers snuck in here on us and thought we didn't see them come in. We saw y'all come in. Y'all just snuck in here and grabbed your seat, sat down, lit your blunt. You're eavesdropping right now. That's what you're doing. The show ain't started yet. You're in here eavesdropping. God damn it. Welcome to Did You Miss Me, the best storytelling podcast in the world. I'm your co-host, Kevin Damn Fool Simpson. With me today is my man Marcus. Now, as you can see, nobody else is here. It's just me today. No Didi, no Billo. Didi somewhere with his leg folded into a pretzel. You know what I'm saying?
Man, what happened to him?
Man, listen, the boy can't walk. He done popped his Achilles.
Oh, man.
Yeah, out there trying to hoop with some niggas twice under his age. He out there with Keyron and them trying to play basketball.
Hey, man, niggas gonna have to learn, like, you get a certain age, man. It's just time to stop hooping.
Man, you 62. Like, you ain't got no business out here hooping. You are 85 years old, sir. You have no business on the court with Keyron. You are 112, sir. You have no business on the court with these guys. You know what I'm saying? At 252, you should not be hooping with these niggas.
Niggas just go out there, body just fall apart.
Nigga come out his shoe, his ankle still in the shoe. You like, nigga, get your shoe and your ankle over there, man. Like, god damn. I'm talking about toe it, and you know that Achilles. Like, if you play sports, you know that motherfucker ain't nothing to play with, Jack. So
yeah, they wouldn't let me play sports, man. I was just a clown.
Okay.
Every time I come to practice, they be like, "Oh hell, get him out of here."
Okay. I just automatically think niggas from the South play football. It's
they wouldn't let me, man. I was suspended when it was time to go for the game.
You was supposed to play, they just didn't let you. Cause right. When you down south, they don't have boys and girls. They be like, "What is it? It's a cornerback, bitch."
They just give nigga position.
Motherfucker coming like oh man, look at this, a nice little linebacker.
That's your height.
If you boy below the Mason-Dixon line, you are not classified as male or female, nigga. You come out as defensive or offensive.
This little baby a little tall. He might be a center right here. This gonna be a center.
I want to play basketball. Shut up. Play basketball. We from the South. Football or nothing, bitch. But nigga, yeah, that's I forgot what the fuck we was talking about. I know it started somewhere and it ended up on football. But
I don't know. Who was you talking about? Growing up in the South? Oh, how I got? Oh yeah, man. It's been a hell of a journey. Right.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, look, I'm over here like I smoke weed too. Man. I'm forgetting
talked about all that. Dude. Somebody roll the tape back. But nah, man, it's good to have you on the show, man. Speaking of roast, you say you like to roast in high school. That was your thing.
Yeah.
I was never a roaster. Like even like with comedy, like I love comedy. I love being a comedian. I like getting on stage and doing. But roasting ain't never really been my thing because I don't know if it's because I'm a Cancer and I'm sensitive and I be ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? But roasting has always been like, you know, I'll do it, but I'm not gonna stick in there long.
Right.
I'm pop. All right, y'all can have that. I'm
Yeah.
gone. Cause niggas be going for each other's throats.
Oh man,
Oh
listen.
boy, I didn't seen niggas go like hard to where you be like, why he
Go from roasting to insulting.
Man.
Yeah. See, I for me, you know, it became a defense mechanism because I was ugly little motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? See, I was dark, and see back then I'm from the country. They ain't realized the dark skin was in yet. They ain't get the memo. You know what I'm saying? They was still stuck on light skin.
The email ain't came.
Yeah, they ain't came back. You know what I'm saying?
Update your Wi-Fi.
So you used to tear my ass up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, black ass, ugly ass market. That was my whole name right there. So they would, and so I would just be like, I just had to come take. I was just taking it at first. Like, damn, they climb me every day. Nigga, one day I came through that motherfucker. I had already been planning. I had already, you know, I was just honing in on. Okay, boom, I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass. Nigga, I told the whole school up damn there that day, nigga. And from there, that was just my thing.
See, I was the exact opposite. I just punched niggas. And after a while, it was like, hey, man, just leave Shorty alone because he don't know how to take a joke. You know what I'm saying? So, but no, I mean, roasting ain't never really been my thing. But now I love to watch a good roast.
Oh, yeah.
So we met at Billy's event, the roast he just had for his birthday, which was an amazing event.
Oh, man.
I've got to say the man has outdone himself. I don't know when he decided to stop being a comedian and become an event planner. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga is awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, that boy, I'm talking about he had it set up so beautiful, man.
I've never, it's like, it did. Now, granted, everything didn't go the way we wanted it to. But what do you expect when you have 300 bottles of Cavassier and 200 comedians running around, and it's just free liquor, and it's just free alcohol and weed everywhere? That's a recipe for a disaster.
Listen, he ain't just have Cavassier rucker. Yeah. He had all different kinds of Cavassier. Nigga had the expensive Cavassier. I'm like, I ain't never even seen this bottle of Cavassier. Let me try this. I just wanted to sample. Just tell the nigga I didn't already did it. I tried a $300 bottle of Cavassier. You know what I'm saying?
You look at baby, shit like, when did they start making peach Cavassier?
Yeah.
I didn't even know this was a thing.
Nigga had a King Louis Cavassier. Nigga, I was like, whoa.
It was off the chain. You know what I'm saying? Like the food, the venue, the backyard part. The man had trailers for us to chill in. Like we was on the movie set.
Oh man.
Trailers in his driveway. He had valet in his front yard.
Oh my!
Like
who had a valet?
Who has a valet in their front yard?
The nigga had a WWF entrance stage up there, nigga. I was waiting on. Well, it's the big show. I said, we gonna see a wrestling match tonight, boy.
Bro,
he went bullshit.
It was just like, oh, okay, this is for real. So now we had that event took place. Then maybe a couple months later, we did the production where we filmed the Did You Miss Me special, and we also did the Renegades, a comedy special. Okay, where he put a bunch of young comics on, and they did some time, and we recorded it, kind of like a new comic view.
It was last week.
That was a couple months ago.
Now
just last week, I was in Houston for Coachella.
Man, you know what? I was in Houston last. Damn, why I didn't hit y'all up, man.
You should have hit us up. It was once again an extravaganza.
Yeah.
I get there. Once again, they got the big stage in the backyard.
First of all, that's a dope ass name, Coachella.
That's a dope ass
That was
name.
clever.
Clever as hell.
Yeah, that was clever.
Especially with Coachella being canceled this year.
Right.
It's like niggas who thought about
You
going
could
to
take
Coachella.
over.
They was like, you know what? Let's go to Coachella.
Oh, let's go to Coachella.
Fuck it, I can't go to Coachella. Let's go to Coachella.
Right.
So I get down there, nigga. I walk in. They got the big stage in the backyard again.
Yeah.
I look to my right, and there's this contraption. It's like a big metal thing. I can't really. It looked like a wine glass.
Okay.
But a wine glass with no walls, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like it's hollow. It's like open.
It says wire.
Yeah, it's kind of like wire, like metal, like a metal structure that's kind of like look like this.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like shaped like a cup.
Right. Okay. I think I can visualize that. Yeah.
So I'm wondering, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I have no idea what it is. I look over to my left, and in the middle of the backyard is a tent.
A tent.
Yeah, a tent.
A big ass tent though.
A big dumbass teepee, nigga. Like there's a full on Indian Reserve Hiawatha ass tent in the middle of the fucking. It's like I'm like, what the fuck is going on, bro?
Nigga
like,
that created a guest
so
house
like,
tent.
Right, it's as big as a goddamn guest. I said, let me go over here and check it out. I go over there, I open up the little curtain and step in. Now you got to duck to get in, but once you get inside the tent, nigga, the tent is as big as this goddamn room we in. It's huge. There's like plush chairs in there. Everything in there is either made out of like sandbag, like beanbag material, or like plush material, like a big ass teddy bear or something. And then there's like little blow up couches.
Nigga got furniture in that.
Furniture in there. There's whole furniture in there. There's tables. There's furniture. There's hookahs. There's goddamn it weed. There's drinks. It's all kind of shit. And I'm like, nigga, y'all gonna set this bitch on fire in here smoking weed. And somebody dropped this shit on this plush couch. Now we all in here burnt the fuck up in a teepee. But nigga, it was awesome. And so I'm still wondering what goes in that cup. Like what goes in that? What are they drinking out of that cup? What's gonna be in that cup? Because you can't put nothing in there because ain't no sides to it. Yeah. It's just a wire structure. So I'm steady looking at this cup. I go inside the house. Billy come inside. He showed me the food and shit. Looking at the food, looking at the spread. I'm like, okay, it's about to go down. Y'all got to spread out in here. I look to my left, and I see a little young lady dressed like Jasmine from Aladdin.
Okay.
She got on like this.
She was cold.
She got on like this emerald green looking shit. She kind of looked like a Russian ballerina or some shit. It was weird. I was like,
oh, so she had the little skirt that go.
No, it was like a one-piece X-Men outfit. Like, this looked like the Scarlet Witch or some shit. I was so confused. I was like, what is she? Why is she dressed like she finna? Like she really, literally looked like an ice skater. Yeah. So I was confused. So she's beautiful now.
Right,
she's gorgeous.
Okay.
And so I started talking to her, and I'm like, hey, what's your name? Where you from? Blah blah blah. And she's telling me, I don't remember what the fuck she said her name was.
White?
No, she was like Indian kind of look like. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was to just throw something on her, you know what I'm saying? I'd say Indian, but not like tent Indian, but
yeah. Oh, okay.
You know, like sand Indian.
Okay.
Oh, that's probably was inappropriate. Shit.
Similar.
Not Native American Indian, but
like
East Asian.
Oh
Indian.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. Anyway, whew, that was hard. Don't want to offend nobody. So, I'm talking to her and I'm trying to figure out what she does. So finally she says, I'm an aerialist. I said, a who? She said, aerialist.
That's it, when they go.
I was like, you fly planes? And she was like, no.
Yeah.
I was like, well, what is that? She was like, I'm an aerialist. I was like trapeze.
Yeah.
Type shit.
You know, you walk on the wire. Yeah.
It's like, kind of, but not really. So I was like, where you finna aerial this at here? Like, bitch, ain't no wires here. Like, ain't shit for you to walk across. Ain't no goddamn, like, you go dance on the ceiling. What are you finna do, bitch? Like, are you Lionel Richie? I had no idea what was finna happen. We get outside, and then I find out what this structure is for. She goes over there, grabs it, flips up on top of that motherfucker like it's a stripper pole. She flips up into the cup.
Off a wire?
She flips up into the cup thing and starts dancing around in there. Obviously, the structure is a lot stronger than I thought it was. And she's inside of this thing, flipping around and dancing, doing all these different tricks and shit, acrobatic ass shit. And ain't nobody in the backyard paying this bitch a drop of attention. This nigga done spent $600 for a bitch to flip in the cup and ain't nobody looking. I said, hey, fam, you know this ain't nobody over there.
She had no music in the background.
She had music and everything. She had her own soundtrack, but she's as big as this mic stand. And we in Houston. You know what I'm saying? There's 500 thick-ass black women walking around in this backyard. And niggas is not paying this motherfucker in this cup a drop of attention.
He spent all that money on her. All he had to do was get a stripper that can twerk.
You could have gave one of the bitches in the backyard $20 to just do chin-ups. She could have just did pull-ups for 20 minutes on the goddamn cup. And the niggas would have been over there like, niggas would have been tipping her. You done got your $600 back and then some. You know what I'm saying? But this little skinny Russian girl ain't gonna get it. These niggas out here, you got real Houston niggas back here looking like, man, what the fuck is this little skinny ass white woman in this cup doing? You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody paying her attention because the bartender thick as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
She over here making drinks and getting more money than this outfit that's in the goddamn. I say, hey, man, you ain't need her. The tent was a nice touch, but the aerialist, she over there aerialisting and ain't nobody paying attention.
This ain't the type of event for her.
Should have had the aerialist at the other event.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a professional event she's supposed to go to. This is nigga shit.
That shit was fucking hilarious. I was like, she just here for the hell of it. I fucking got a tarot reading that night.
What? They had a tarot card reader?
It's like when you just, it's like you never know what to expect at a fucking Billy Sorrells event. Who the fuck knew that by the end of the night I was gonna know what my future looked like? You know what I'm saying? God. Like I had no idea what the fuck I was. Coachella was a motherfucker. Let me just tell you that.
What'd you tell you? In about 2 months, you're gonna be at another Billy Sorrells party,
and it's gonna be a bitch dancing in the cup that nobody's gonna pay attention to.
A bitch gonna fly from a plane and twerk in the alley on the way down.
Man, listen, bro. It was one hell of an event. I had fun, man. I enjoyed it, but I just could not get over the aerialist. I was like, I felt sorry for her, man. I was like, I feel like I should book her for another event.
Every now they get sympathy sales, nigga. Like, hey, Billy, nigga, whenever I get ready to play an event, I'ma need you. I'm calling you. I don't know if you using somebody else as an event planner or you the event planner, but my nature gonna be sponsored by Billy Sorrells.
And look, I want the nigga to do my wedding.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I just proposed to my girl last week while I was drunk. You know what? I love you, man. I'm tired of running around and you want to get married. That's exactly how I did it. So I'm gonna have him plan my wedding. I want you to do. No expenses will be denied. Whatever it takes, I want it. I want an aerialist. I want a bitch in a cup. I want a tent. I want a TP. I want CP there. I want Ryan Davis. I want Boo Capone, David Lucas. I want everybody that you had at the last 12 events. I want you to put all that shit together. For my shit gonna be a wedding, bar mitzvah, comedy show, TP.
It's crazy how he mix ghetto with class like that. Hey, that nigga, he gonna fuck you up. He gonna do some different shit.
Make sure the Cavassier is on deck.
That nigga gonna have 4 midgets in a big shot glass, nigga twerking. Nigga.
It's gonna be bullshit variations of everything that happened already. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get Ryan Davis. I'm gonna get Brian Davis.
You gonna get Lion McKnight, nigga, to sing on that mother.
God damn, man. As I was saying, man, it's good to have you on the show, man. Where you originally from, bro?
I'm from Arkansas, man.
Arkansas. Okay,
Yeah,
country boy.
Yeah. I started off in this small town called Camden. You might have not heard of it, but Neo was born there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They supposed to be my cousin on my daddy's side. You know what I'm saying? We got the same last name.
You know how that go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nigga, everybody named Smith. I thought he was finna say some old crazy shit like Kefalonia. Like, no, yeah, the Smiths. I'm a Smith. I think everybody was Smith at some point.
Yeah. But I moved from Camden. I was about 11, and then I grew up in Little Rock after that. You know what I'm saying? So it went from the country to not really the city, but it was the city to me. It was big city to me. You know what I'm saying?
Now here's the thing: Little Rock and Pine Bluff were my first two places I knew about in Arkansas.
Okay, yeah, that's most people don't
like Little Rock, of course, because of banging in Little Rock.
Right.
Like, it's like after that, you like everybody. Little Rock was on the map. It was on the motherfucking map,
and it was still happening, but it was still happening. I was coming up, I was like, God damn, how y'all shoot, bro?
Right, that shit right.
He won't even do nothing to nobody, man.
And then Pine Bluff. Now, when I was a kid, I was in this church, and we used to always go. We used to do what they call fellowship, where you would go and visit a different church. You'd take your whole church to their church, and all that
Chicago?
shit. Yes, nigga. We would drive down from Chicago to Pine Bluff, Arkansas. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I would have missed that.
And where's Hot Springs? Is that in Arkansas?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we would go to Hot Springs and all that shit. Nigga, one time we drove down there, I caught the pneumonia. All kind of shit. Motherfuckers steady praying over me in the car, but I ain't getting better. I'm like, what God is y'all praying to? Because obviously he don't fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? You niggas are not in good standards with the Lord. Like, he is not healing me.
You know what I'm saying? He could get y'all a plane ticket to come down here.
He went from pneumonia to strep throat. I'm like, it's getting worse, bitch. Don't pray for me no more. Like, get the fuck away from me. God don't fuck with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but that was my first introduction to Arkansas.
Yeah, probably they call it Funky Town. You know what I'm saying?
Funky Town.
Yeah, call it Funky Town, but them niggas get ignorant too. Or them niggas get real ignorant down now.
Funky Town.
Yeah, Hot Spring, them more white folks.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay. That sounds like some white shit.
Yeah.
Hot Spring.
Yeah. But we'll go down there for hiking and
that's what they got. The mountains and the water coming out the mountain and shit.
Yeah.
It's an actual hot spring somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Fuck all that.
Look, I'm trying to put us on the map, baby. Let's talk about
the real shit. Y'all niggas be down there gangbanging. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is getting shot now. Well, y'all thought they was down there making apple pies and shit. Niggas was down there shooting. You know I ain't gonna lie. I always been scared, more afraid of gangster from down south than the city. Only because I feel like y'all got less boundaries down there. Like, a lot of you niggas, y'all daddies and shit, get y'all a gun when y'all 4. You know what I'm saying? You been shooting since you was 5. By the time you 13, nigga, you fully trained. You can shoot a fly off a nigga nose from 100 yards without hitting the nigga nose. It's like, I'm afraid of you, nigga.
Right.
Not to mention, y'all got all these ditches and shit to drop a nigga in.
Yeah.
I don't talk too much shit when I'm down south. You know, I get down south, I be like, hey, man, I don't want no problems, nigga. I don't want no nigga throwing me in no raccoon cage. You know what I'm saying?
But that's for niggas who daddy raised them. A lot of niggas a lot of niggas mamas was there. She ain't teach them shit. Niggas just soft ass niggas. Or someone be just throwed off. He just off the muscle. He just do it because he emotionally imbalanced. You know what I'm saying? Because all he had was mama there. He had.
Nigga said he emotionally imbalanced. This nigga throwed off.
Yeah.
Now, I was talking to my producer, and she was telling me about a very interesting story that you had to tell us. And I don't even want to like lead into it. I don't want to say nothing because I want to hear this shit from. I want them to hear it from you. I know where you're going with it, but I don't. I love like. Here's what I love. I love when the story is on deck and it's like I know what it's about, but I don't know how we got there.
Yeah.
It's like I don't mind a motherfucker telling me what happened in the movie. Because
Right.
guess what? I still got to see how we got to that point.
Exactly.
But I don't want to do. I'm not gonna ruin nothing for y'all. Please tell us about your foray into, we'll say, the nightlife.
All right, man. So I had this girl I was dealing with. I had just met her. See, I was out there hustling. You know what I'm saying? I was getting to the money.
Getting to the money.
I was getting to the money. I met this.
What we talking about? What we pulling in? What we pulling in on the daily?
I was putting in on a date. I wasn't just that big. I was selling weed. It was.
Okay. Nigga said, hey, I wasn't rich poor.
Yeah. I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying?
So you got
I got up there, but I ain't get all the way up there.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
you getting your hustle on.
Yeah, I took
Sneakers stay fresh.
Yeah, I took on a certain amount of risk. You know, I'm like, niggas like, man, we finna go out of town and get the bag. I'm like, y'all finna drive? Shit. I'm gonna wait till you get back. I'm gonna pay that price. So I was out there grinding, you know what I'm saying? I'm out there getting it. And I met this little chick, you know what I'm saying? She was cool. Come to find out, she was from my city. Well, Camden. Thick, you know what I'm saying? Nice looking, you know what I mean? She fucking with me because I thought it was because I had the weed, but she was just really fucking with me. And right at the time, I was kind of homeless. You know what I'm saying? I was staying in the hotels. You know what I'm saying? I was trapping out the hotel. But I ain't have nowhere else to go outside the hotel. So, you know, technically, I was homeless.
Right.
And I'm grinding, I'm getting it. And all of a sudden, you know, we got cool. And she come to the hotel. She never leave. Like, we in that motherfucker fucking good. You know what I'm saying? We in that motherfucker having a good time. But I could tell she was with, you know, she was with whatever. So I'm like, man, you know what, man? I'm homeless. You stay with your grandma. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's get an apartment. You know what I'm saying? Let's get us an apartment or something. You know what I'm saying? Let's work together. We can put it together.
And he said, I'm homeless. You stay at your grandma.
You know what I'm
Basically,
saying?
both of us homeless.
Hey, so we get an apartment, man, on nice little side of town. Nice ass little spot. You know what I'm saying?
This shit done turned into a budding romance. Nigga. I didn't know we was finna watch a rom-com, nigga.
Look, we in a 2-bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I had to get a 2-bedroom because I didn't really know that bitch like that. So, you know, and you know, I like my space. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And you know, I got the main bedroom. You know, because I'm the man of the house. You know what I'm saying? And my drug money paying for half this goddamn rent. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I had, she ain't come in. I had me a little furniture. You know what I'm saying? I had me a little king size air mattress. You know what I'm saying? And I had this 42-inch TV. And this was about 2010, so you know this was a hot topic at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like 2009, 2010. You know, TV was hot, them flat screens and shit. So I end up, not long after we got together, I end up going down to Dallas. Coming out of Dallas, I'm drunk as a motherfucker. I pull up in the gas station, pull over, I got my partners with me. I pull up in the handicap. I done got arrested because I had a warrant in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Because they pulled it over, they pulled the car over because I was in the handicap. Then I got arrested. They didn't know I was drunk though. They ain't get me on the drunk. They got me on the warrant. And the warrant was for suspended license, so it was bullshit. I had to get extradited to Atlanta. So I'm gone about 4 months. Now, I'm gone. You know, I chopped up with her here now. I come back from now.
Oh, God.
My goddamn donor got kicked in. I said, what the fuck? I come in now. I see my 42-inch TV gone. I said, oh, hell no. What the fuck going on in here? Come to find out, this bitch was in there. She had a little nigga she was fucking. He done double back, kicked in the door, stole my goddamn TV.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I hit the blunt and laughed at the exact same time and I almost died. That nigga said, my flat screen gone. So the nigga done double back. Wait, first he done fucked in your house.
You know, fucking. Matter of fact, I had the main bedroom. This bitch done switched all her shit to the main bedroom, so she in my room.
So y'all really roommating this thing.
Yeah,
but y'all fucking.
Yeah, but we was fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like I was, I sneak in that room, fucking, go back in there and lay down and shit. So I was spending the night in the room a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
These niggas in a non-relationship in the same house. The only niggas do shit like that. We eat together. The fuck if y'all ain't? The fuck? It's a whole common law marriage. It's much fun for you.
So look, she done switched the room and shit. And she looking, when I come in, she looking crazy. Cause I ain't tell her when I was getting out. And she like, I'm like, yeah, what the fuck going on? You know what I'm saying? So she trying to lie to me at first, but my partner had already put me on game. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga that went to jail for a traffic stop, she act like he gone like Gucci. She done rearranged the house, nigga. What the fuck? Like you got 8 years. Like, bitch, I'll be out in the morning. Like the fuck.
I'm supposed to move on quick on your ass, nigga. I'm telling you.
God damn.
So I'm hot. You know what I mean? I'm hot. So she like, she break down. I'm sorry. I said, bitch, that ain't gonna bring my motherfucking TV back. So she's like, I'll do anything. I'll do whatever. I said, what? You'll do whatever? I said, I'm gonna get it out your ass. So I became a pimp off revenge. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga
pimp off revenge. Oh God, can we air this? It's okay.
Look, but she never asked me how much a TV cost. You know what I'm saying? So I just pimped her till I forgot about it. You know, okay?
Nigga that made $10,000 for a 42-inch flat screen. She done fucked $42,000 worth of ass. She done gave up $22,000 worth of ass.
Hey, I had that bitch on the warranty, nigga. Yeah, it sent a bit of value to me because that was the first TV I had ever stole. So,
oh God, this bitch on the track for a stolen TV. She done sold $82,000 worth of ass for a 42-inch flat screen. A 42-inch LG at that.
It was that life's good, nigga.
She just sold $92,000 worth of ass for a 22-inch flat screen Toshiba.
Hey.
Come on, man. God, $143,000 worth of ass for a 12-inch TV.
And I was pimping about a year and a half, too.
God damn.
She had a homegirl. She used to bring her homegirls through and shit. But the homegirl, see, I ain't like a homegirl. The homegirl was smart. You know what I'm saying? They used to come in asking questions and shit like, "Oh, where's the money at? Where's the money going?" Hey, bitch, you an employee. I'm the boss.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
This bitch get out the truck like, where the money reside? Where the money reside? Get back in the truck, bitch. Don't worry about where the money reside.
That bitch started getting brave and started turning over when them hoes came, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, she was like, well, we've been working for you for too long for us to not get no red bottles.
Cause you got 2 TVs now, and we was just wondering, like, we
like, bitch, red bottoms? Oh, you must ain't read the bottom of your contract.
Right? Yeah. You didn't read the little. You didn't read the bottom where the fine print is, motherfucker.
We dress for less right here. You better go at Ross, go in there and get your ass some shoes.
Oh my God, man! Let me tell you something. Now, see, I've heard some of the craziest shit. But that is by far. I Like, I don't even know. I'm waiting on the police to kick the door in and arrest the fuck out of us. Nigga, you was a pimp out of revenge. I was a pimp on accident.
Nigga, what?
On accident. I had no idea what the fuck was going on. So first I was a John on accident. Cause I meet the chick, right? Mm-hmm. And this was in Chicago. I meet Shorty, and it was crazy because it was like I met her at a bar, Francis Cocktail Lounge. We at the bar, we having a great ass time. You know what I'm saying? We kicking it, and like she asked me to walk her to her car, and I was like, okay. We walked to the car. We started smoking in the car. Next thing I know, we making out in the car. You know what I'm saying? She, you know, she take me out in the car. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She go ahead and take me out in the car. Yeah. And I'm like, oh shit. You know, take me out in the car, and then we go back in the bar. Ooh. We go back in the bar and we chilling.
Had to do me like that.
I was like, okay. Okay, cool. So we kick it the rest of the night. She come with me home that night. Just like Shorty with you, she didn't leave. I realized after a couple, I'm like, man, and you know, I'm not really paying no attention because I'm in oblivion, nigga. We fucking and tearing the house up, nigga. She's sucking and fucking all over the house. It's like I'm just having the time of my life. I was like, this is crazy. I'll tell your life. I don't realize she been living here 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, it's pictures of us on the wall. I'm like, what the fuck? This she done moved in, and I didn't even know. This bitch got matching dress. We got matching hairs in her robes, all kind of shit. I'm like, when did I get married? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. She just there, and I'm like, okay, well, whatever. So after a while, she there. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that she's like, she keeps telling me about this ex-boyfriend. And like, you know, he crazy, and you know, I don't want him. I had to run away, and I don't want him to ever run into him again, and blah blah blah. So I'm like, oh, okay, this bitch on the run. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You hiding from somebody, and now I'm like, well, now I'm getting suspicious. Like, well, bitch, did you do something? So it's like, you know, whatever. So now she's staying with me, and she's kicking it there, and blah blah blah. She tell me she need to make a run. I was like, okay. So I take her, drive over here. I'll be right back. I sit outside. Chilling. You know what I'm saying? She finally come back. I'm like, oh, okay. And then it happened a couple more times. I'm thinking, after a while, I'm like, okay, this bitch probably selling dope. Yeah. So a couple times happened.
Was she in there for a long time sometimes?
It wouldn't be long at all. It would be like, you know, 10, 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Bitch had some good pussy on.
It was like,
that's why she had your ass.
It's like regular. It's like, I'm chilling. I ain't thinking nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the phone talking shit, blah, blah, blah. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, after she come back, everything good? You got what you need? You know, we go. Like, I ain't thinking nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, finally, this nigga that she keeps talking about, she runs into him, right? I'm not with her when she run into him. She run into him by herself. This nigga done beat the brakes off her. Oh, man. She get back to my place. I see her. I was like, oh, shit, fuck happened to you? She tell me she got into it with some bitches, and they jumped on her at the club. You know what I'm saying? So I asked my mans about it at the bar. He's like, nah, nigga. She got jumped on by such and such, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, that must be the nigga she was talking about. I'm like, well, that's on her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, ain't got nothing to do with that. So, you know, she come back to the house. We chilling. She's still kicking it there. So finally, I'm like, hey, man, listen, I don't know, you know, how long you plan on being here, but, you know, I got some things going on. There's some people coming to the town.
You ain't looking right no more.
I'm starting to come up with shit. I got some people coming to the town next week, and, you know, I know you just moved your dresser in there, but I'm going to need you to get your ass
nigga, this my house too, nigga.
So, you know, she not move out because she wasn't living there. She leave. You know what I'm saying? She had been there for, I'm going to say I got a good month and a half. So she leave. We still kicking it, though. You know what I'm saying? She'll call me. Hey, can you drop me off at such and such? I drop her off, leave. You know what I'm saying? She'll call me. Hey, can you pick me up? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, where you at? I come pick her up. Now, I'm not knowing. Every time I've dropped her off or picked her up, I've been dropping off and picking up to different Johns. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, but she done told a nigga that she used to fuck with, that she done left, that she got a new pimp, and I'm that nigga. So this nigga is trying to find me. He wants to know where I'm at because he think I done took his bitch.
That nigga was her pimp.
He wasn't a man. He was a pimp.
I thought so.
She thinking, she done made this nigga believe I got me a little nigga on the south side. The nigga ain't playing around with your ass. You better not come out here because this nigga go kill you. So I'm riding around. She got the Johns thinking in the when I'm dropping her off, like, yeah, man, my pimp outside. He ain't too far. He around the corner. Bitch, I done dropped you off and went all the way back on the other side of town. She lying to these niggas, telling them I'm outside with the gun and all this shit.
Oh my
and
God.
The few times I am outside, I ain't got nothing over.
But this bitch cold. Listen.
This bitch about to get me and her killed.
This bitch cold.
Cold-blooded.
This bitch is a
nigga, so
did she pay you?
Nigga, hold on. She asked me to ride with her. She said, I need to go down south to take care of some business. I was like, down south where? She was like, I forget where it was. It was somewhere, I think it was somewhere in Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm a young nigga at the time. It's like, whatever. Yeah, let's go. I'm thinking of some ways I can make some money down there, trying to link up with some people. So I drive down there. We drive down there. She done fabricated this story with this nigga down there that she trying to get some money from. And she's coming down there to get her money. And she bringing some niggas from Chicago, and they kill us. And they want they shit.
Oh, my
And the money that he took is their money. Nigga, so I done had my homeboy ride down there with me. We ride down there. We go to the barbershop. I tell the bitch I need to go to the barbershop. She's like, I know a perfect barbershop. I'm falling directly into the trap. So she takes me to the shop where the nigga is, and she done threatened to get the money for her. We go there. She walks me through the shop. Like, walks me through. All the way through so everybody can see me. Walks to the back where the office is. Shows me the bathroom. I use the bathroom. I come out. I sit down at the stool, and I'm sitting there waiting to get my hair cut. Just sitting there chilling. She come out the back. She's like, let's go. So I'm like, all right, cool. We leave. We walk, get in the car. My man's get in the car. We pull off. You know what I'm saying? She ass as hell in the car. She just fidgety and move. I'm like, what the fuck wrong with you? You good? I said, what happened to us getting haircuts? Like,
yeah.
Bitch, I thought, nigga, this bitch tells me, well, this nigga owed me some money, and so I told him that I was going to bring some niggas down here from Chicago, and I better get my money and blah, blah, blah. I said, so you mean to tell me all them niggas in that barbershop think we got a car full of guns, and we just came down here to get your money, so now we ride with the money that you just told us, and at any given moment, these niggas can pull up on us. We have nothing in this car, Marcus, but a fucking tire iron.
God.
Nothing, nigga. My whole life is in danger.
She got the money?
Nigga, yes, she got the money from the nigga. That's what's got me so terrified because this nigga thinks that we got a car full of guns and that we are ready for war if he want to run up on us.
Boy, I bet you this bitch a cold poker player. This bitch calling niggas bluff everywhere, nigga. This bitch is cold, boy. She hired you niggas for free.
Yes, nigga. Yes, nigga. She hired us.
She made you niggas work. Y'all didn't know y'all working, nigga.
She hired us for free, nigga.
Oh, this bitch here for this game is ridiculous, boy.
I was like, nigga, not only was I a pimp for a week without knowing it, I got pimped for a week without knowing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was the craziest shit ever, bro. Like, we could have fucking died in Mississippi.
Man, you got to do an update with her. You see what she
fuck
like
her.
Right
if I do,
if I see what she, this bitch
if I run into that bitch, I kill that bitch. I choke that bitch. Like,
she probably got money right now. She probably hit the EDD links. Like, this bitch got bread, nigga. This bitch shit too cold for me. Boy, I wish I'd have been a nigga. Oh, man.
I'm telling you. Look, we got to take a break. We'll be back after this.
Today's episode of Did You Miss Me Podcast is brought to you by our good friends over at Fume. Fume is a natural aromatherapy inhaler made from Canadian maple in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. They've been in the business of helping people quit smoking for over 3 years now, with 25,000 customers served, as well as 650 positive testimonials of people quitting smoking. Fume is a natural wooding inhaler that uses cores infused with the world's super plants to help you combat the cravings of smoking, vaping, and nicotine. Great for replacement therapy. This small little tool right here allows you to replace that hand-to-mouth motion that you're used to when you're smoking. If you notice, a lot of people tend to gain weight when they stop smoking. It's because they replace that hand-to-mouth motion that they use from smoking with eating, because it's the same thing. This allows you to pretty much trick yourself into not doing such. Conquer Course kicks smoking's butt by fighting nicotine cravings with black pepper, promoting better breathing with peppermint, eucalyptus, and reducing stress with lavender and cinnamon. Beyond just quitting smoking, Fume also has cores designed for relaxation, improved focus, and improving physical performance. Now, fellas, y'all know what they mean by improving physical performance, huh? Use the promo code DYMM or click on the link in the show notes in order to save 10% off your order. That's FUMEESSENTIAL.com and use the promo code DYMM and start creating positive habits.
We are back in here, you know what I'm saying? But listen, I'm like, I literally was in a situation, like you say, she was a cold piece.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is definitely the bitch you take to the poker game.
Oh my God. Oh man, I love her. I like her. We can get away with some shit with her ass.
Hell
Catch
yeah.
me if you can, ass bitch.
You know, but that's the thing. It's like we all run into that motherfucker that get you. You know what I'm saying? Where you just, for you it was a little different. Like
Oh yeah. Oh man, dude, I went through so much crazy shit with that girl, man. But I got so many stories I could tell you about with that girl, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one in particular. All right. So she fell in love with me. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of all this. That's why she'd do anything.
That's called Stockholm Syndrome.
She was loving my pimping, man.
You
She
fall
loved
in
the way I
love with
moved.
your abuser. That's called.
I'm talking about little shit. She like I had that pistol over here. She like, ooh, it's so sexy how you keep that pistol on your hip. I'm like, God damn it. Ooh, you pull that motherfucker off, nigga. But so after a while, I had been dealing with it for a long time, right? And I was like, man, you know what, man? I done been through so much crazy shit. I gotta cut this motherfucker off, man. This motherfucker crazy, man. I'm talking about she done shot at me, tried to kill herself. Like I done been through all kinds of shit with her. And so it come around, and I'm glad I'm telling this now because it's around the same time. It was a few years ago. It's anniversary. Look, Valentine's Day, right? I'm back working now. You know what I'm saying? I was door-to-door salesman, you know, because I cut the bitch off.
You was a door-to-door salesman all this. You been a door-to-door salesman this whole time, whether you do it or not.
Lisa, I knew it, but you did though.
Your
nigga.
product did change, but you was a
door-to-door
door-to-door
salesman.
salesman.
Didn't know it. You was a door-to-door salesman. You was a manager for a door-to-door salesman.
I was a pussy consultant and didn't get paid. You know what I'm saying?
So I was like, man, look, I'm done with this shit, man. I'm cutting this shit off. Bitch kept calling me. You know what I mean? I wouldn't answer for it. You know, I cut off. So not long after, Valentine's Day come around. I'm at work, knocking on doors. Now I got my own spot. You know what I'm saying? I done came up out. I got 3-bedroom house, 745. You know what I'm saying? Then I had a 85 Monte Carlo SS with the T-tops. You know what I'm saying? Candy paint, ostrich suede on that thing. I done came up. You hear me? I'm good.
You doing you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, nigga went from a 42-inch. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. She sold enough pussy for you to have all that. And she been paid for that 42-inch TV.
She upgraded, nigga. That was for the hurt I went through. God damn it.
Oh,
So look. Damn weed, boy. I ain't even smoking. Got that thunder over there. Look at him.
Yeah, I be.
So I'm at work, and I'm knocking on the door, and I get a call from my mama. And my mama come stopping by my house. She stopped by my house, and she's like, hey, you got a gift at your door. I said, I got a gift? You know, I wasn't expecting nothing, you know what I mean? Because I've been pimping for so long. You know, I don't do the girlfriend shit. You know what I'm saying? So She
nigga is surprised by the Valentine's Day. What bitch trying to be affectionate with a pimp?
So look, she called, yeah, she like, you gotta give it. I was like, shit, okay, that's what's up. And my mama was nosy. She always want to open shit. And so she opened. All of a sudden, I guess she opened it up, and I heard shit. I said, Mom, what's up? What's going on? She said, shit. I said, what's up with you? She was like, this motherfucker. I was like, Mom, what's in the box? She was like, shit, a motherfucker shit in the box. I said, what? She was like, a motherfucker left shit in a box wrapped up in a red bow in a white box.
Yeah.
Hey, come to find out that was that bitch. She said that shit. I found out. Like, I knew it was over to get it because the bitch was crazy. Come to find out, I was wondering. I was trying to wonder how crazy was it. Like, did you go get some dog shit, put it in the box, then wrap it up, or did you shit in the box? See, me and her homegirl was cool. She was there when the bitch did it. The bitch shit in the box, put it on my front doorstep, wrapped it in the box.
I'd have pulled up at that bitch's house and shitted on her porch. like an eye for an eye, bitch. A shit for a shit. Fuck, what?
That motherfucking crazy, bro.
And you sent this to my mama's house?
No, she sent it to my house. My mama came to visit.
Oh, my
She
God.
came to grab something from the house or something, and she was being nosy. That motherfucker popped that bitch open.
I bet she won't open nobody else's mail.
My mama ain't open my mail since, nigga. Traumatized my goddamn mama. Boy, I would fuck that bitch up, man. Traumatized my mama like that.
Your mama, when the mailman come, your mama get under the table. She
Oh,
be like,
man. Cause what if my mama was stuck a finger in it? You know how you open something, like, oh, man.
the mailman, like, every
Mama
time I
whoop.
try to deliver to that house, somebody starts shooting. I don't know what the fuck going on over there, man. I got 400 letters that I've been trying to drop off. This nigga out there balling the letters up, throwing them out. Hey, drive past real fast. He just throwing that shit up. Nigga scared to death of your mama. God damn, she spit shit to the man.
Yeah, nigga. Oh, nigga, I'm telling you, boy. Hey, motherfucker, talk about stories, nigga. I got stories, nigga. I got so much shit, nigga, I've been through, man.
Man, listen. I got, like, I know, it's like everybody I know done been through, like, crazy shit. I had a homeboy, man. He was telling me about this chick she was dating, older chick. Then he was dating an older chick, and, like, he was telling me, like, she was just this mysterious ass bro, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, he didn't know enough about her for me. I was like, nigga, what does she do for a living? Mm-hmm. He's like, I don't know, nigga, she got a nice ass house, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, man, that bitch probably married. That probably ain't none of that shit hers, because he like, nigga, she be picking me up in the Benz, and I was like, man, I don't know, bro. I tell you, that bitch probably married, you gonna get killed. Because at the time, I had ran into a couple of situations like that where I had been like messing with a chick and found out she was married, and I almost got my motherfucking head peeled off, you know, about some old nigga, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, talking to him. So he keeps telling me about it. I'm like, all right, well, I mean, one of these days I'll meet her, you know what I'm saying? He was like, so he go out of town, he come back, and he like, yo, I want you to come by the house later on. Me and my girl gonna be at the crib. We finna be chilling. Bring your girl, you know what I'm saying? Come by, hang out. We gonna have some food, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, whatever, cool. So I get there. We sat there for hours, nigga. She never shows up.
At her house?
No, at his house. Oh, no. We at his house waiting. He's steady talking about, you know, man, don't, you know, she, you know, blah, 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 blah. He getting all kind of excuses. Mm-hmm. And so we get to the point where we like, maybe this nigga just made this bitch up. Yeah. Like, maybe he really ain't got no girlfriend. Yeah. So he keep, you know, so we stay there all night kicking it. She never shows up. We leave.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I called to him a couple days later, like, man, what happened with your girl? Oh man, she got caught up at work, man. Had to do some shit. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, nigga, is she a stripper? Like, what where does she work?
Right. You don't know nothing about this bitch.
Where the fuck does she work, this nigga? And we sat there till 3 in the morning and she never showed up. Like, is this bitch a doctor? Like, she better been doing heart surgery, nigga. So I'm like, whatever, man. So, you know, where was we at? I know. I can't think. I think it was this club that we used to go to called Nitro. In Chicago. It was like this club where you could be 17 and up and get in. You know what I'm saying? And so at the time, we still young as hell. Nigga, we go to the spot and we kicking it. I get a call because, like, I remember that's when I had just got that Nokia phone. With that little alien that was the mascot. So I had the little Nokia phone. And I get a call, like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, come to the door, get me in. You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. So I go to the door, get this nigga in. He come in. He like, yeah, man, my girl gonna meet us up here, man. I want y'all to meet her, blah, blah, blah. So he telling me about how they went to, he was like, yeah, we just went to Memphis. You know what I'm saying? We went down there and came back, man. She had she get back in the car, she got a bag full of money. I was like, a bag? I was like, man, what is she doing? Selling dope or some shit? He was like, man, I don't know, man. She ain't never really I don't be asking no questions. I was like, well, what was y'all doing in Memphis? He was like, just visiting her family and shit. He was like, hanging out, kicking it. She's like, but when we got back to Chicago, I'm looking through the bags when I'm taking shit out the car. Nigga, and there's a bag of money in the car. I was like, nigga, you
bitch a hit man.
I said, you fucking with a secret. You fucking with a secret agent or some shit. Like, I'm so confused, nigga. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm like, man. I was like, that bitch gonna get you killed, bro. Yeah. Like, I swear to God, she gonna get you killed. Nigga, we sitting at the bar. I'm sitting there drinking. We chilling. She comes walking in. Now, at the time, I'm probably about 21, maybe 22. You know what I'm saying? Sitting there drinking, and she comes in, he brings her over to the table. Nigga, when I look around to see who it is. Nigga, it's the same bitch that I had drove to fucking Mississippi with. The same poker face bitch we've been talking about for the last 20 minutes comes strolling her ugly ass in there. She looks at me, I look at her, and I looked her dead in her eyes, and I said, did you miss me? God damn. Took y'all ass around the world and dropped you the fuck back off right here in the studio. This has been another episode of the Did You Miss Me podcast. I'm your boy, Damn Fool. We got my boy Marcus in the building. You know Marcus. It sounds like some shit your granddaddy will tell you. You know Marcus. We got Marcus in the building, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. See you next time right here on Did You Miss Me?
Appreciate it.